this video, I'm going to guide you through some of the built-in communication features that are present within Canvas. For the purpose of this video, I've started off in the blue level course. I'm going to migrate away from that, but I will come back to it in the second half of the video. For the first half of the video, I would like to talk about the inbox feature that is unique to all of the courses within Canvas. And that can be located by clicking the inbox over on the main menu in the gray area. Once I click there, I'm taken to an email client that looks a lot like any other email client you would use, such as Gmail here at school or any personal email that you might use at home. There are a few differences, however, between the Canvas communication tool and just a standard email. First of all, it's only going to email people that are within Canvas, and particularly within Canvas that you have a connection to, such as you are in a class with, you co-teach with, something like that. So within Canvas, I see all of the emails that have been sent to me. I notice that it's showing all courses and it's showing my inbox. If I click the drop down here, I can look at email from just a specific course. Now I know that in my Canvas Red Level course, I have all the teachers email me, so they're aware of how to find the inbox. So if I click on my Red Level course, I'm going to see the majority, if not all of my emails are right there. However, in another course, such as my Intro to iWorks, I know that teachers do not really use the Canvas email feature. So if I click there, I will see there are no emails there. But if I go back to all courses, I can see all of my emails. If I click the down arrow next to the inbox, I can also click to see any messages that I have not read, any messages that I've starred, any messages I've sent, archived, or the submission comments to go on along with an assignment. If I click on an email, it's going to open in the main pane over here. And just like in a regular email client, I have multiple options. I can reply to all, I can forward, I can delete that email, I can click the button right here to reply. Over in the inbox window, I can star a message. I can also mark a message as unread and do features that are very similar to what you would find in a typical email. I can also unstar that, of course, and I can mark something as read as well. Those are the basic inbox features, being able to filter by course, being able to filter by the sort of message, the type of message rather, that you have or that you are trying to send or view rather, or that you would like to see where it is presently stored, whether it's unread or starred or archived, etc. You can also compose a message, and this is a very nice feature within Canvas. So you can, again, you can choose a course, or you can leave it open to all of your courses. And you can type in the name. Again, it's only going to provide you, Canvas is only going to provide you with a list of names who you are associated with in some way in Canvas. If it's a student in your course, a co-teacher, something like that, you can't just email another teacher like you would with our Gmail system unless you co-teach a class with them. So I can click here, it will auto-populate all of my courses, and I can start to look and find the people who are in that class. And if I click people, I clicked the wrong button there. I emailed everyone in that course, but that's a nice feature that I was going to show you in just a minute. I can click the down arrow here and I can choose any one of my courses, and I can then select all the people in the Canvas Gold level. I can email all the teachers. I can go back. I can type in the name of a specific person. So if I wanted to type to someone who was in my Red Level class. So for example, I know that Amy Howard was in my Red Level class. So if I start to type her name, it will appear there, and I can send an email directly to her. So I can type in the name of one person, or to run through again, I got a little bit ahead of myself a minute ago. If I wanted to email everyone in my Canvas Blue Level course, I can click here. And I can email to everyone in the Canvas Blue level, just the teachers in the Canvas Blue level, just the students in the Blue level, or I can even pick a specific section. So if I just want to email the section that is in second semester, I can choose that. Or if I wanted to go back to the people from first semester and send them a reminder that the discussion is continued on the discussion board, I can do that as well. So I could email in several different ways that are very nice. I can email everyone in the course, I can email the teachers in the course, I can email the students in the course, or I can email just a specific section, or I can choose just a specific student. So many options here that come in handy. It is a lot like your regular email, but I believe for communicating within Canvas, it is probably a little bit more efficient because it narrows down right away the people who you are trying to email. Of course, the students, unless they have it set up to receive a reminder, are not going to see this the email unless they log into Canvas. Many students have it set up so that their reminder automatically goes to their email. Not all students have that. So that's something to keep in mind. They may not see your message until they log into Canvas. Some students get it also in their email inbox, so they get it in a traditional way. Regardless of who you decide to send your message to, whether it is one person, whether it is all the people in a class, whether it is the students in a class, I'm going to select a section of my blue level here. And once I have done that, I'm going to select everyone in that section. I can give it a subject, of course. Previously in the gold level class, we mentioned the fact that you are able to add audio and video. You are able to do the same thing here. So if you click here, you can record a media message. Remember, if you are using your computer, you cannot record a video. You can only record audio. If you want to do video, you will have to be on your iPad, and you will have to be using the web version, not the app version. If you're using the app version, you will not be able to do this. And I could record a message to my students here by clicking allow. And so instead of having a typed email, I could have a spoken word message to my students, or even a video message to my students. Or I could also click upload media. If I do that, I must know where the file is stored, and I can upload the file, and I could send them a video that they would be able to watch via their Canvas email. Both of those features come in handy. I could also click the add an attachment, and I could attach a file to the email if I wanted to do so. So there are a number of options you can do with this. Again, very similar to what you would see with your Gmail, however, a little bit different in the fact that it is specific to students who are in Canvas or those who you interact with in Canvas, and also it allows you to send recorded messages that you could certainly do with Gmail, but it would be a little bit tougher to organize that and to send it to all the students in your class. So a great resource and a great tool. One thing I forgot to mention initially over here, as I'm reading the emails, I have the option to reply, reply all, archive, delete, or I can mark as unread, forward, or starred. So in my inbox, I have those options as well. They're all the options that I showed you. They're just a different way to access them. So just want to circle back and touch on that for a minute. So you have your basic inbox. You can delete, you can add, you can do whatever you would like, or you can compose a message to very specific people and very specific sections, and you can include audio and video messages with that. That wraps up the first section, which gives you a tour of the built-in communication tools within Canvas. And in the second section, I will talk about how to use the built-in communication tool within a graded assignment. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, good luck, and I will hopefully provide you with some more information in the second half of the video. Welcome back, teachers. In this portion of the video, I'm going to show you how the Canvas communication tool is integrated within the Canvas Gradebook. For the purposes of the demonstration of this feature, I have chosen the Canvas Blue Level course. I've chosen this because this course has a number of teachers who've enrolled in it throughout the year, and it's also a course which is designed to be a self-paced learning experience. And if you complete all of the information and follow the tutorials, you should receive a 100%. I'm going to need to show some grades, but since everyone has a 100% or they have not yet taken the course, I felt comfortable doing that. So within my Canvas Blue Level, or within any class that you have in Canvas, if you click on grades, you're going to be taken to the gradebook. I'm sure that you know that by now, being that you're in the gold level course. I see the gradebook that is within Canvas. Obviously, I have the titles for all the columns in the first row. I have only one assignment for the Canvas Blue Level class, and that is to complete the final project. This assignment, like all assignments in Canvas, has a down arrow that is located next to that assignment. As you know, if you clicked in the area for each student, you would be taken to this, you'd be taken to the speed grader, or have the option to be taken to the speed grader. However, in this row, in the first row, in the column header, if I click the down arrow, I have a lot more options. I can view the details of the assignment. I can go to the speed grader for that assignment. Here's where the communication tool comes in handy. I can message students who, so if I left click there, I can message students who have not submitted the assignment yet. Now, obviously the class for second semester has not occurred yet, so I wouldn't do that. I can message students who haven't been graded. I can message students who have scored less than a certain score. I can message students who have scored higher than a certain score. And then I can include the message here. This is a great feature that is within Canvas. So if you're using Canvas for your assignments a lot and you are having students who do not turn in their work, you can email them. If you have students who are consistently scoring low, you can email them on a specific assignment. If you're not getting things graded or got behind on your grading, you can email them that. Or you can congratulate students who scored higher than a certain score. But this comes in as a very, very handy feature. I know I used to go through and email Students, when we were using My Big Campus, I would create lists of email of all the students who did not have something turned in, and I would email it to them. And that was somewhat effective, but I think that having this within Canvas would be and can be more effective. So you have the option to complete any of those 4 operations, then you type your message here. However, you do not have the option to add media as you did within the actual Canvas inbox. But I love the fact that you can choose who you would like to email for each assignment. I'm obviously not going to send any of those, so I'm just going to close that out. But that's basically how you use the communication feature within the gradebook. So you can message students who have any of those 4 criteria, and you can send that to them. It will show up in their Canvas inbox. Again, reminder that it will not necessarily show up in their email inbox unless they have synced the 2 so that their Canvas inbox messages also appear in their email inbox. And some students have that and some do not. But that is a setting that you can certainly look at with the students and set that up with them. Okay, if you have any questions about how to use the communication tool within the gradebook, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck using the communication tools that are built into Canvas.